Synopsis. James Garner, born James Scott Garner in Norman, Oklahoma, on April 7, 1928, rose to fame as the star of the Western TV series Maverick, 1957-60. He went on to star in hit films such as The Great Escape, 1963, Grand Prix, 1966, and the Oscar-winning Victoria, 1982. He earned an Oscar nomination for Murphy's Romance, 1985, and a Golden Globe Award for Decoration Day, 1990. Garner died on July 19, 2014 at the age of 86. Early life. Born James Scott Garner on April 7, 1928 in Norman, Oklahoma, James Garner's early childhood in the Great Depression-era Dust Bowl was marked by hardships. He is the youngest of 3 sons. When he was only 4 years old, he lost his mother, Mildred Garner, who was half Cherokee. His father, Weldon Warren Bill Garner, eventually abandoned James and his brothers Charles and Jack, leaving them in the care of relatives. The Garner boys reunited with their father after Bill remarried a few years later. But their home life was far from happy, as their new stepmother was physically and verbally abusive to her stepsons. She and Weldon Garner eventually divorced. Remaining in Oklahoma when his father moved to Los Angeles, James Garner soon dropped out of school. At age 16, he lied about his age in order to join the Merchant Marine during the last year of World War II. After that, he decided to try living in California with his father, during which time he briefly attended Hollywood High School. But Garner didn't finish school there, either, abandoning his classes to take a job as a model for Jantzen bathing suits. "I made $25 an hour," he remembered. "That's why I quit school. I was making more money than the teachers." It didn't last long, though. In 1950, Garner became the first Oklahoman drafted into the United States Army during the Korean War. 2 battlefield injuries and Purple Hearts later, Garner returned to the United States. Although he never finished high school, he did earn his GED. Big break. Finally, Garner stumbled into acting. Approached by a talent agent friend and lured by the prospect of a new job, Garner took a small role as a judge in a Broadway production of The King Mutiny Court-Martial. Although Garner spent most of his time in the background, his participation gave him ample time to learn from the show's legendary lead actor, Henry Fonda. Through watching Fonda, and because he occasionally had the opportunity to read lines during rehearsals, Garner began internalizing what it took to be an actor. Thanks to that role, Warner Bros. Offered him a film contract in 1956. Unlike many future stars, though, Garner always viewed acting as a way to make a living, instead of as a dream fulfilled. "I'm a Spencer Tracy type actor," Garner said. His idea was to be on time, know your words, hit your marks and tell the truth. Garner's lunch bucket approach worked well enough. The actor landed several supporting roles in films, including Sayonara, 1957, starring Marlon Brando. His big break was just around the bend. Meanwhile, Warner Bros. Started billing him as Garner instead of Garner, without ever asking for his permission. Garner's acting career really picked up when he was awarded the lead role in a Western television series called Maverick, in which he played the title character, Brett Maverick, from 1957-60. The fact that he was already under contract for a regular and relatively low fee may have had something to do with the studio's decision to cast him. At least, Garner seemed to think so. Westerns were big on American television in this period, and Maverick was initially conceived to be typical of the genre. Over time, though, the show found its niche by painting Garner's character as somewhat lazy and unwilling to be bothered, yet nonetheless essentially good-hearted and effective at catching the bad guys. Fans embraced the show's gentle mockery of Western conventions and Garner's likable, unconventional character.